Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Kentucky Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Kentucky got one of the bright young stars in the college football universe. Will Stein has done a fantastic job for the last several years as the Oregon offensive coordinator. Now an opportunity to run his own program in the SEC. We'll see if Will Stein can get the Kentucky Wildcats back on top as contenders in the South. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Coming out with it, it's Patterson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Wildcats offense will come out first. And we get a look at Kenny Menchie, formerly of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. On a game he had last time out, 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Motion from the back. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. They make the stop, and a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just...
There's some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Wildcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Baxter. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a frustrating end to a promising drive. I mean, you get the first drive, you start to go down the field, get in the enemy territory, thinking you might get points, and you do what you can't do. You make that mistake, put the ball on the deck, defense recovers, and gets the momentum in this football game.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Calls his own number. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Hill. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Russell can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground.
Finding some room. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Give to the back. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Keelan Russell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Right back to it. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Russell. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Just going to keep it after the snap. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks. And just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this.
Back at it here. The run inside. It's Hill. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throwing Russell. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Dropping back. It's Russell. Fires to the tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell plucks it out of the air. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Hill. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Russell under fire, and he never had a chance.
And I think you've seen 2 plays back-to-back now with poor pass protection in front. Guys have to do a better job. You've got a golden chance here to put a touchdown on the board in 2 consecutive plays, and they can't protect the QB.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Kentucky going quickly.
It's going to be really interesting to watch Kentucky this year offensively, and I think running the ball is going to be critical. Will Stein now the new head coach, and he brings in C.J. Baxter at running back from Texas, David, a guy that was so highly recruited coming out of high school, had some injury issues early on during his time at Texas, but he has tremendous upside, and if he can stay healthy, this running game, I think, can take off.
Take off, game-breaking. They fortify the offensive line in the transfer portal. They've got to get back to that physical ground game. And you're right about Baxter. This guy was all-world, everything recruit. Lightning in a bottle, can make those big plays. Look forward to watching this Kentucky offense hopefully get a bounce back and get some spring in their step.
Finds a man on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Shoots it to the left. Caught outside the numbers. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He leaves it with his back. Hard running there. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Keelan Russell fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Got a little grass. He'll work his way down to the 28. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Turning it on. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Throwing Russell. Touchdown, Bama! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted! And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's the Aggies looking to make it 3 straight to start the Now back to your game at Kroger Field. This run
with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, this offense did a lot of good things there in the first half. It wouldn't surprise me if they pumped this one away after that incompletion on third down. They do have the lead. I think you've got to put some trust in your defense here to not give up any points and get you the ball back.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Rodriguez. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And the missed connection on third down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game, but...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll go with Baxter. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Kentucky right back to the line.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Baxter. On the move is the 30. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. The play action fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, let's go.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Makes it past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Russell. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausted.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Hill. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them.
Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
That keeps the score Alabama 26, Kentucky 14.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going for it all. He's got it on the outside. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll give it to Baxter. And it's a fumble on the play. Now the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. 2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Hand off for Baxter. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. Baxter again. Maybe some room here. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. The run inside. It's Baxter. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Keelan Russell. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's what quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And, man, this is a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? You try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the 1st down, continue to...
Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Wildcats sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security.
There's a crease. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Wildcats in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
But talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
Throwing Russell. It's on target and complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Russell. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, this offense going to try to run the ball again here.
Blasted as he lets it go. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. The give on the option. Could be an alley. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Rodriguez.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Makes the catch.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum.
Practice and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.